One.
Daytona International Speedway. This is the biggest, this is one of the biggest racetracks in the history of NASCAR. It is the first race. It is the first race of the NASCAR Double X Series.
Double Z.
The Double Z Series, sorry. The Double Z Series from NASCAR welcomes you to the Power Shares Triple Q 300 at Daytona International Speedway. I'm Josh Neely, alongside with Alex Prime.
Hello, everybody.
So, Alex, this is Daytona, the first race of the season for the Double Z Series. What do you expect out of these new youngsters on this racetrack?
Oh, we don't know for certain, but since it's Daytona, and if any of y'all are familiar with Xfinity racing, it might get clean throughout certain parts, but then I think these guys might just evolve as this race goes on. But we'll have to see here.
Oh, well, it's a very big racetrack. A lot of these youngsters on the track. Some of these guys have signed on from the Six Flags Cup Series, Cedar Point Pro Series, for the Six Flags server onto this server right here from the Walmart server.
Yep, and
So, without
also we
further
also have some D1 guys from the Racetrack Divisional Series also racing in D2 as well. So make sure to keep an eye out for any of those guys that you'll see.
All right, well, without further ado, let's take a look at the starting lineup presented by Verizon. Scotty Wilson, first pole for him in the Double Z Series in his number 33, Jimmy John's Sandwiches Chevy. And alongside him is the number 26 of Ryan Danielson in his iRacing Ford Fusion for both pole starts. Noah Treason, number 37, Sprite Ford, Caleb Peppersman in her Coca-Cola Chevy, number 48. Kyle Craven in his NASA Chevy. And we've got a good looking Justin Allgaier paint scheme right here for the 7 of Pyro Cavendish in his Brandt
Her.
Chevy.
It's
Her.
her. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
There you
it's
go.
her.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Pyro Cavendish is a female.
Okay. I was confused, but thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's a good looking paint scheme for that number 7, but as of right now, there's the next row, ZC Kane, number 16, for the Roush Racing GTX Ford. And here comes the first Chip Ganassi Chevy
The
for
first Chip
Ryan Little.
Ganassi car is the first Chip Ganassi car is the 48.
The first Chip Ganassi car was the 48. Here's the second one. Ryan Little in his Moneyline Chevy. And we got Josh Neely in his Glitch Chevy number 41. And alongside him, Kyrie Amelia in her Discount Tire Dodge Challenger. Melody Purple, number 18, in a Toyota. Alongside number 34, Desria Hudson in a Ford.
By the way, sponsors Cold Stone. It's just that I only just put the
Cold
logo
Stone.
on the front. Yeah.
Cold Stone. I gotta keep remembering that. Okay. And Mr. Hell of a Artist 64 in his PPG Chevy number 21. And Maddie Jacob and Leslie Jacoby, sorry, hang on. Leslie Jacoby in her Target Chevy number 43. Oh man. And here we have a Lightning McQueen paint scheme for Thomas Doper in his rusty Chevy. Look at that. We've got a Lightning McQueen on the track. It's amazing. Anyways, and we also got the 97 of Petro Sales in his Sharpie Ford.
Yep, Kurt Busch scheme for federal sales.
Wow. Wow. A Kurt Busch paint scheme. And then we got Sean Arn in his ATM Chevy,
It'll be Texas A&M, Texas A&M University.
Texas A&M University Chevy, and alongside him, the 9 of Alex Prime in the 9 in his Lowe's Chevrolet. Number 10, Cosmo Gideon's Go Bowling Dodge Challenger number 10, and alongside him is the number 8, Joshua Harrison in his Circle K Chevy.
Yep, for actually funny enough, Joshua Harrison and Alex Prime, they're basically teammates lining up. They're from Santee Motorsports.
Yep, the more Sandy Motorsports lineup. Almost mistaken this one for Ryan Reed, but this one is Ryan Red in his number 75 Chevy.
Yep, for Citizen. It's number 75 Citizens Bank Chevy.
Citizens Bank Chevy, and alongside him is Trevor Vaden in his Earth Water Toyota. Jada Morty in her Rockstar Boom Energy whipped Rockstar Boom Energy Dodge Challenger, and alongside her is the 20 of Adana Carraz Oreo Toyota. That's a Joe Gibbs racing car, ain't it?
By the way, the Joe Gibbs Racing cars, that's Alex Prime Racing.
Oh, that's nice. Jonah
Got a
Burridge,
teammate of the 20 right here.
and there's the teammate of the 20 right here is Jonah Burridge in the Beast Unleashed Toyota, and now next to him, that's Matty Jacoby. Number 25, Brio Chevy. Now I get it. Joey Coe. Yeah, now I got it. Joey Cohen, number 55, in his Celsius Live Fit Chevy, and alongside a part-timer of another BK car, Travis Regan, busless blasting Toyota. Robert Earnhardt in his Good Wrench Service Chevrolet, number 3, and alongside him is Andre Klingler in the Zest Ford Fusion,
Number 17.
number 17. Kobe Malachi in his wow.
It's Circle B diecasts.
Circle B diecast Dodge Challenger. Thank you for reminding me. There's another part-time BK car, Matthew Ellis in his Burger King Toyota. You got another part-timer up in the field, Luna Coco in the Feeberry Toyota. Part-time car of Alex Prime Racing. Number 35, Sierra Churkamp in her WWEX Racing Ford. Jaden Lovelace in a YouTube Foretic Larson fan Chevy.
That's his YouTube channel, by the way.
Oh,
just say like YouTube, or just say YouTube, because yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, it's his YouTube Chevy number 1, alongside Jasmine Prime in his Kennesaw State University Ford Fusion. And coming up right here, the last row, John Johnson's Sport Clips Haircuts Toyota, and the 39 of Annabella Alberti's
36. 36.
36. Sorry, I got it wrong. It's a little small. And Annabella Alberti's Circle K Chevy. Or Kmart. I don't know what that was.
It's Circle K.
Oh. two versions of the Circle K logo. So okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's just a little bit different. All right, 80 laps around Daytona to kick off the Double Z season. Do we have any picks?
Well, I'm going for the pole sitter.
And yeah, also speaking of the pole sitter, it is Scotty Wilson's birthday today, so I would like to say happy birthday to the driver of the 33.
If he can win on his birthday, that could be historic.
Yep. Giamatti, you're not racing in Double Z. You're in the racetrack series. Robert Earnhardt's going for one of his drivers right here, Scotty Wilson to the 33. All right.
Wow.
Looks like
Hey.
that might be all the picks for right now. Um, so yeah, the first season for Double Z, they are running a customized Chevrolet SS Xfinity body made by yours truly.
Mhm.
And the Ford, yeah, of course you saw from the Ford, they're running the Ford Fusion. Toyota's still running the Supra like they do in real life, and the Dodge is running the Challenger. So we kind of like deviating right here with Double Z. All right, but let's waste no more time and let's get this show on the road here. Oh,
Time to get the show on the road.
the 75 has suspension damage.
But
Ryan Red has suspension damage, yeah.
pretty soon they might have to try to fix it. If they can fix it in time, that is.
Yeah, that will be, as you can see Ryan Red's teammate up there, Kyle Craven, the 77, starting in row 3 right there with the 7 of Pyro Cavendish. And then you can faintly see some of the Chip Ganassi cars in the back right there. Like you can see the 42, Ryan Little, and you see Joshua Neely in the 41, and you also see the 48 of Caleb Peppersmith, another Chip Ganassi car.
And you can barely see that Lightning McQueen car, that 95 right there.
Looks like the 75 was unable to get it going. There he is on pit road. And the rest of the field's going to catch up right here.
Yeah, they're going to... Well, they will catch up because... I mean...
Oh, and Sean's got engine damage.
Oh, no. What a way to start, even before the race begins.
Well, that's what happens when you put... That's how it happens when you put crappy parts in a car.
Well, they'll still be able... Well, we still have a... The whole field is still able to catch up to each other. So we got the pole sitter in the 33. Along the front row started in the number 26.
It'll be between Robert Earnhardt Incorporated, or REI for short, right here. And then you have Roush Racing on the outside with the 26. And then behind you have the 37 right there for Dez Racing, and the 48 right up on the high side for Chip Ganassi Racing.
Yep. All right, Robert Earnhardt Incorporated, Chip Ganassi. Who knows? It could be somebody from the back.
So we're gonna have to see right here.
We will have to find out together. The first race of the NASCAR Double Z Series at Daytona is underway.
Good, and a good start right there for Scotty Wilson. He just caught the 26, just slacking on the restart. Oh, it's Robert Earnhardt Industries. Okay, thanks for the correction there, Robert. Noah Treason quick to the inside of the 26, gets up in the second already. He's getting help there from the 77 at 16.
Oh, don't count out that 41 out. He's hungry.
Oh, but Melody Purple forced him to the middle right there. The 3 wide in the back right there. Nearly 3 wide right there for second, but the 77 backs out.
Yeah, he does back out just a little bit. Here comes that 95 right there. Look at that.
Melody Purple in the 18, looking on Noah Teresa in the 37, goes down to block the 21 and the 95. Those are teammates helping themselves behind the 18.
And the 41 ducks in right behind the 95. How about that? Gets back into the bottom line of the racetrack.
Actually, Josh Neely picked up his teammate Leslie Jacoby in the 43.
All right, there they go. There's the teammates helping out each other. He's going to try to make it 3 wide for third.
Mr. Albino will throw the block on Joshua Neely.
Yeah, but the block won't even happen for much longer. Because when they enter the
here
front
he comes.
straight...
Oh, but Leslie sticks to the high side.
No, you don't stick to the high side, but the two forced Jacoby to the high side. That's what happened right there. So Neely is very, very hungry for this lead.
He's right behind the 18 of Melody Purple. Right now, Melody's just trying to defend all she can. The 18 goes to the high side, the 41 goes to the middle, but 2 goes to the bottom.
2 tries to go to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to make it 3 wide.
Trying to make it 3 wide. 4 wide.
Block it 4 wide. Will it work? Oh!
And the 11, the 55 nearly got in the 11. That was really close.
That was way too close to call. Wow.
That was really close right there between Joey Colling and Jonah Burridge. Almost got it. Cohen almost got into Burridge, almost got into his teammate. And Joey Cullen will go to the lead with a 13 on his bumper, but he's going to go to the bottom and collect the 54. But he goes right to the middle. That allows the 54 with help from the 48 and 34 to make a run.
What about Robert Earnhardt in that 3? He could make a move as well.
Luna Coco on in front, but here comes Caleb Peppersman in the 48.
Caleb Peppersman, the Six Flags Daytona 500 winner, goes to the inside with help from the 34 and the 3.
Dez is going to stick with the 48 right here, but that opened the door for Robert Earnhardt in the 3. And he's got help from Jaden Lovelace in the 1.
And help from a part-timer BK car in the 93.
Robert Earnhardt goes to collect Jaden Lovelace.
Jaden Lovelace right there in the
here
inside.
He comes, 3 wide.
There goes Lovelace to the inside. 93's going to go with him. 93's going to go with her.
The 1's going to get out with it.
But what about that 93? That BK car? They've been strong. They've been strong.
They sure have, yeah. BK Racing's really been proving the muscle right here in the Walmart NR League. And Jaden just couldn't block the 93.
Lovelace tried to block, but the 93 had a monstrous run.
The 22 is going to go with the 93. The 19 tried to block the 35. The 35 goes to the bottom.
It's still the 93 to the lead. He'll still hang on for that lead. Wow.
Yeah, good run right there from Travis Regan in the 93. He has the 35 as Sierra Chuck right behind. Here comes Annabelle Alberti in the 36 with help from Jasmine Prime in the 40 in the 38.
Oh, she started last place.
Yeah, that 36 started dead last.
Yeah, really started dead last, but she goes to the inside for the lead, but
there's going to
have more problems with another PK car. But 83 is going to go ahead and try to push that 38 out in front of the pack.
Alex nearly got into Andre in the 17.
Man, that's a real big struggle right there.
Yeah, that 9 looks like he was about to turn the 17, coming into turn 3. As Matthew Ellis goes to the lead, but he'll go to the block, and Andre, helping the 9, will get to the lead.
How about that 25 of Matty Jacoby right behind the number 9?
Oh, and here goes Matty to the inside of the 9.
The 11's there.
11's right there. Here comes the 25. Big run into turn 3.
Big run through turns 3 and 4. Right to the inside.
Look at that. Look at the APR teammates on the bottom right there, the 11 and the 20.
Alex Prime Racing about to be 1-2.
It looks like they are now officially 1-2 here at Daytona, and they're followed by the 23 of Vaden.
Isn't that 23 another BK car?
It is. One of BK Racing's only full-time cars in Double Z. Here comes the 37. They're shuffling to the back right there. Robert Earnhardt got moved out of the way by the 10.
All right. Well, that 11 is still hanging strong out in front of the pack.
And the 10's going to get by the 37 right here for second. Look at Kyle Craven in that 77. Moves the 10 up a little bit.
Moves the 10 just a little bit. Wriggles it a little loose. Keeps it straight from help from the car behind him.
Here comes Joshua Harrison in the 8 right there. Getting help from the 16 and the 97. He's got help from the Roush teammates.
Help from the Roush teammates. It's still the 11 out in front. Wow.
Here comes AC Kane looking to the inside of the 8.
ZC Kane. Here comes Kane.
And Sales, he moves his team out of the way.
Oh my goodness. And the 97 just moves the 16 out of the way. He's saying, move out of my way. I'm coming through.
Sales not wasting any time on the 11 trying to get it right. Here comes Ryan Little. Here comes Melody Purple trying to look. They're almost 4-1 in the back right now. The 13's got to get ahead of the 18.
Yeah. Real big shove. Man, this 11.
Here comes Ryan Little to the inside of the 11.
Here comes Ryan Little to the inside, and here comes the other car, the teammate right there in the top 10. It's Josh Neely in the 41. He wants to get back up there and try to lead a lap for this race.
Well, actually, right behind Little, and you see Purple goes in with the help from Alex. But here comes the 9 trying to shoot to the bottom.
Try to shoot at the bottom. Neely goes with him.
The 9 just basically fooled the 18 right there, trying to make her think he was going to go to the high side, but in reality, the 9 just dipped to the bottom.
Oh, but Neely's going to
the outside of the 42. That wasn't going to work. Here comes the 41.
Careful with that 41,
Ganassi Racing, 1-2.
If they can manage it. Chip Ganassi, 1-2. If they could try to manage up a little run like this.
And the 41 wobble. You see the 41 wobble right there.
Yeah, the 41 wobbles, but he's going to have a lot of help to get to the lead.
Here comes Mr. Helvina in the 21.
Yeah, the 21 just gets up in front of the pack. Nearly trying to lead his first lap. Will it?
Oh, looks like he did.
Yeah,
he did, but only barely, but the 21's going to take the lead.
At least that 41 said, I wanted to lead to Daytona. He's let it down.
21 on in front of Daytona. Here comes his teammate, Thomas Strobe, the 95 on the bottom, getting help from Jaden Lovelace in the 1. And Lovelace is going to try to split 3 wide.
Here comes the McQueen.
Well, Lovelace just put an end to that. And there's pit stops. We have green flag pit stops.
We got green flag pit stops. The pole sitter is in there in that mix as well.
And looks like the 55 is currently the leader. Right here comes the 41 right back to the inside.
Oh man, now it's a 2-car horse race. You got me away from the lead. I'm going to give it back to you.
So you got quite a couple of Chevys running close to the front right here, like the 41, the 55, the 95, and the 42.
We got
You see Alex back there in the 9 just trying to catch up to these guys. And here come the leaders.
They too will go to pit stop.
Oh, and the 95 nearly missed pit road.
Actually,
but the 55 stays out. Ooh, and looks like the 18 nearly sped on the pit road. Here comes the rest of the field. As the 21 is out and away out of pit road. There's the 55 right there. Lapping some guys in the field. Looks like the 55 just doesn't have the speed to get up. Oh, he's out of gas!
And he's out of fuel. He just reported he is out of gas.
Oh, he nearly got ran by the 36 right there. That would have been too close.
Oh my God!
Oh, and ACK nearly rammed into him.
He is out of gas.
Here comes Joshua Harrison on the pit road. That was way too close, right? That was too many close calls right there for some of these guys. That was way too close.
Way too close for that 16. Oh my goodness. I need some dude wipes.
About Robert. I ain't got no. Oh, when Monster had to dip below in the apron there. Oh, and the 13 and 10 are out of gas.
Or actually, no, the 13's out of gas. The 10 is stuck behind the 13, who's...
No, the 10's also out of gas. I don't hear the engine running. They're both out of gas.
Oh, they might make it a pit road, but...
The 8 is currently the leader right now. There's the 8 off of pit road, but he just got passed by basically everybody. So we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see when the leaderboard cycles who will be our leader. As it looks like this is the main pack up here. There's Joshua Neely right there. There's his teammate Leslie Jacoby to the inside. 3 wide in the back right there.
3 wide behind.
43 looks like she's got the edge over her teammate. Jasmine Prime looking on the 2 right here, 3 wide. And yes, looks like this is the lead pack. Leslie Jacoby is the leader.
43. Give the cycle to the 43. What a pit stop by the 43 and 41.
Yeah, Chicken Atkins must have played the strategy perfectly, trying to get at least 3 of his cars up in this main pack.
Yeah, still trying to make something happen. To the inside, to the bottom of the cars. Here comes the 11 right at the inside. 38 is going to try to make a quick block. Oh my goodness, this is quite big. Some of these cars the cars that ran out of fuel have made it to pit road. 13 and the 10 makes it to pit road.
Oh, we have to go, yeah, you see the cars out rather than 75 and 4, they are done. And what the 13 and 10 are 2 laps down.
Well, they've been able to refuel themselves, but this costed them 2 laps.
Yes, it has. So definitely fuel mileage is definitely what you need to consider at a track like this, since you're mostly on the throttle. You see the safety teammates right there of the 1 and 9 right there. You see the 9 just at the bottom after it got a little bit of help right there from the 54.
All right, the 54's there. So's the 9. And then there's the 48.
Yeah, you see the 48 right there stuck between the 54 and 21. And the 9's gonna go, and looks like the 9 looks like we have a bit of a sibling battle right here for the lead. The 9 and 38.
9 and 38 gonna get pushed by the 54. Was being pushed by the 48 and the 21. The last car down to the bottom of the racetrack is the 41.
And you see the 48 got forced out of the way by the 21. The 9 continues to lead for right now. They're 4 wide of the back. 4 wide of the back. Watch it. Oh, and Thomas barely gets ahead of the 41. Oh, but contact right there between the teammates.
Oh, no. Well, the 95 forced them to contact between the teammates. That's what did it right there. Now the 95's going to duck in now the 41's going to duck in right behind the 95. Not exactly happy with what the 95 did before. So that's something.
This Alvina just dives right to the inside, but here comes his teammate right there. You see the 9 just trying to get the push right there from the 95.
Here comes that 21. Down to the inside.
21 coming back at it.
In front of Alex Prime.
It's just been dominating so far throughout these couple of laps.
It's just for the couple of laps right here.
Oh my goodness.
Man. And we'd like to welcome Santi up here in the booth.
Hello. That's what I like to see right here. Carly, talk about. Who's that? No, oh, never mind. I jinxed. God damn it. I need to shut up when I do this type of stuff. Because every time I say something good, it's something bad happens.
You're good, buddy.
Here
You're
comes
good.
the one to the
Here comes
inside.
Jaden Lovelace to the inside for the lead. Three
How about
wide.
3 wide?
And Monster's gonna get
Actually,
out ahead. And it's gonna get out ahead.
Actually, I take that back. I like to see this.
I mean, that's
Of course, when you're a
incredible
team
skill.
owner, of course you want to see your car out in front.
Absolutely. I love this. I love this Daytona. You know, obviously it's gonna happen. I just watching IRL Roval. Corey Heim and Rig got it on lap 1.
Oh.
So Corey Heim downfall is to be studied, and I'm all in for it. I can have Corey Heim win.
But yeah, as
Corey
this is going
Heim,
on,
Brad?
y'all, yeah, it is, of course, the truck race at the Roval's currently going on during this race. Here comes Little Coco looking at the inside of Caleb Pepperstone there in the 48.
Caleb Peppersmith right there, just up there in the racetrack up on top.
Here comes
They're
Little
gonna get
Coco to the
themselves
inside of the 1.
That's a part-time. That's a part-timer car up in there. But what a victory this would be for him in that 50, up there in that 54.
And she'll definitely take this win, definitely. Here comes Thomas Drobe in the 95. Just split through the bottom right there, 3 wide.
We're about to go 4 wide, nearly almost.
Don't say something like that.
Oh,
but oh
4
man,
wide.
about to be 4 wide right here.
Oh, we are 4 wide right now. Watch it.
Watch it, watch it, watch it.
Oh, and the 2 looks like she barely got into the 21, but they keep it straight.
Yeah, they were barely able to keep it straight together. The 41 ducks right down to the bottom.
Looks like the 9
Right there,
nearly
the
made the
bottom
pass on
lane.
the 2 right there, but the 2 quickly blocked the 9 from making any sort of run.
Don't count out the 41 and 48. They're now back together.
Here comes the 9 looking. Here comes the 38.
With help from Josh Neal in the 41, he's looking right to the inside, about to be 3 wide. Almost got through that little turn. Oh my!
Holy! Nearly up into 30. He's got help from his teammate Caleb Pepperstone into the 48. You see Jaden Lovelace looking on the bottom right there. As his teammate Alex Prime got forced to the high side after the battle with his sister in the 2 right there for the lead.
Neely's coming right back.
And Neely's coming right back. He's right behind the 2. You see the 48 trying to go with his teammate. But she tried to go with Neely, but the 38 prevented her from doing so, forced her to the middle. As here comes Neely to the inside for the lead.
Picks it right back.
Yeah, 41 will
41
retake
takes it
the
right
lead. Here
back.
comes the 54 trying to look with the 1. Ooh, and looks like the 9 nearly got on the outside wall there. And the 54 is going to take the lead.
I wonder where the rest of the pack is.
They're probably quite far behind. Oh yeah, you can see them back there. They're not that far behind, but they're still quite far back. It looks like there's about 4 packs.
Yeah. Don't count the other guys in the mid back of the pack though, because it's
APR
they're
1,
really
2.
coming.
The 11 is caught up with his teammate. Side by side between the teammates.
side by side between the teammates. How about the 95 right there, looking to the inside of the 11 with help from the 21.
This is only going to go one way or another. As look at this, REI 1-2. But they're being followed by the 9.
Yeah, they're really being followed up by the 9, but
Here comes the 9.
38
He's
wants
got a
to make
big
an early
run.
move. 38 wants to make an early move. What move
She's
can the
got to find
32
some way around her brother right here. Here she comes to the inside. And as we take a look at the gap between some of the packs, you see the gap right there between the front pack and the second pack is about 3 seconds. It is slowly closing.
Yeah, they really are slowly closing up.
And
it's
Jaden just absolutely just shot to the bottom. As he's got a look right here on the 38. The 38 goes to block.
Actually, the 38 cannot block for much longer. That one is still trying to
pit
look.
stops yet again.
And we got more green flag pit stops yet again. Right there. As they enter lap 30, there's going to be a whole lot of pit stops.
The 9 is currently the leader.
The 9 is the leader, but for how long, though? That 48 is coming in hot.
Yeah, that 48 is coming right there. Ooh, the 95 nearly got on her. There he goes.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and the 9 just barely going to block.
Barely
Close block right
but
there by the 9. As here comes the field on the pit road.
Yeah, but here comes the pack on the pit road.
Oh, don't speed. Oh, I think Ryan Little might have sped right there coming into pit road. As the 93 takes the lead. As him and the 20 and the 13 stay out. Athena Kratz right there in the 20. Looks like she is losing a little bit. Is she out of gas? She's out of gas! The 20's out of gas! So most of these guys right here, they're literally on like their last drops of fuel.
Yeah, they are basically their last drops of fuel, but you know, they still got much fuel in the systems, under the car systems.
The 20 just trying to limp it back around on the pit road after running out of gas on the backstretch. Right now, saying the leader is the 93, but 93 went on a pit road. Looks like the ticker now says the leader is now the 23.
Yeah, but look who leaves pit road. 41.
You see all these guys just leaving pit road. We're definitely going to have to see how this is going to fare out. You see Ryan Little right there with John Johnson and Joshua Neely. There's Jaden Morty in the 2. And looks like this pack is slowly starting to reform right here. There is Luna Coco there in the 54. You see the 9 has a bit of a gap over these guys.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem like it's a cool thing just yet. But some of the pack is still trying to catch up.
You definitely do not want to be out ahead of the pack, because that'll make you a sitting duck, which is basically what the 9 here is currently right now.
Just like this. Here comes the pack.
Yeah, the pack caught up, and now the 9's going to get back up in the speed to pack speed right here. As Thomas Stroke goes to the bottom of the 9 with help from the 1. And Thomas Strope's going to slide and collect the 9. Here, but he forgot about Jaden Lovelace. Here comes the 1.
Jaden Lovelace, here comes the 1, the 21, and the 43, and the 38.
The second pack is not that far behind them. You see, there they are right there. There's the 41, there's the 2, there's the 42, and the 19.
Yeah, they are coming in hot. They know that a win is on the line for these cars. They want to catch up to this
slow car. It's ACK in the 16.
Yeah, they're closing in. They're really closing in the pack.
As there goes Spencer Alvina to the inside of the 1. He's got help from the 43.
Ryan Little of the 42 trying to get the cars to catch up to the other pack.
And they have caught up to the 10. That's another lap car. They're going to get around him. And the 43 slips in behind the 21 as the 10 blocks the high side. That prevents and that held up the 95 and the 54. As here comes the 10 on the pit road. Here goes the 43 to the inside of the 21.
Put it to the inside of the 21, but they've got help on the high. They got help on the high side and the low side as well. Just for a side-by-side battle.
And you can see the guys in the back right there. You You see that pack of 4 cars. They are catching the leaders.
Yeah, they are really slowly catching up to the leaders.
As here comes Jay Lovelace to help from his teammate, but Alex is forced to go to the middle because of the 54. So Jane has got separated from his teammate.
By the 54 and the 95.
3 wide right here.
3 wide per second.
And a catch up to another lap car, the 37 of Noah Treason. As Luna Coco slips into second right there, it's being followed by the 95 and the 38. 54 goes right to the bottom. And you can see right there, that second pack has now caught up to the leaders. Monster goes down on the 37 as these two are battling. He's got the draft of that other lap car right there, the 10, who just came off of pit road. And that 54 looks like she's trying to line up for a charge on the 1.
Oh, that lap car
Jay
right
Lovelace
there.
goes right to the inside of the 10. The 54 stays on the high side. That's not what you want to do.
That's not what you want to. That's not what you want to see, right there. Unless if you're really good, unless you're really good at the racetrack yourself, that's gonna be big.
And here comes the 38. Here comes the 43. 3 wide right there in the lead. Here comes the 43 with up from the 9.
Up for the 9, the 21, and the 41, who's now back in the mix to try to battle for this lead.
Yeah, most of those guys back there have now caught up, so it's essentially going to be an even game between these guys as we are getting close to the halfway point. And you see the second pack back there is not that far back, but they are still subsequently far on the leader's head on this lead pack's review mirrors.
How about Ryan Little in that 42, right up there in the 4th spot?
And you can see the packs further back right there. You can see they are pretty far back.
Yeah, they really are pretty far back, but how long can they make it?
It's the question everybody's going to be asking right here as the 43 continues to lead. And look at John Johnson in the 19. He started in the back of the field.
He started second to last place, right in the back of the field. Try to spoil the party.
Good run right there from John Johnson, the 19. There goes the 2 to the inside of the lead, but we're going to take a look at the second pack right here. There's the second pack that comprises the 18, the 13, the 35, the 48, the 22, the 26, the 11, and the 36. Right now, Melody Purple currently continues to lead this pack.
Trying to help themselves out onto the inside for a brand new pack. Try to have that pack catch up to the other leaders, but it seems as though that they might be falling back just a little bit more than they could ever bargain.
It definitely seems to be that, as you see the 26 right there just trying to stick behind the 22, but the 22 is just staying relatively planted to the 18. As we are basically 1 lap away from the halfway point. As we take a look back at the leaders right here, they caught it to the 37. As you can see, the lap cars now joshing for position as they are together right there, but they are slow. The 54 is going to use that to get by, and the 54 will take the lead.
All right, teammates Ryan Little and Josh Neely are together. What will happen to these Chip Ganassi cars?
Looks like Little allowed room for their other teammate, Leslie Jacoby, to slip in right there. As Jay Lovelace goes to the inside for the lead.
So Jacoby, Neely's in 3rd. Alex Prime being pushed by that 41.
Oh, the 9 tried to go with his teammate, but that didn't
41.
work.
41
3 wide the
sends
lead.
the 9 out of the way. 3 wide. Neely takes the lead.
Good run right there from the Chip Ganassi cars on the bottom.
What a great move.
Yeah, great move right there by the Chip Ganassi cars as Letzi goes to the inside of her teammates.
And Neely leads that lap.
Yeah, Neely will lead that lap, but Jacoby now has the assistance of Ryan Little, the 42, but he got moved out of the way by the 21.
Oh, no. That's not good. Wow.
21 effectively separates Leslie from the rest of her teammates. As you see the lap car at the 10 right there trying to get back on the lead lap. But he'll get blocked by the 21. As we're going to look right here from the spectator cameras right here. You see, there goes the 21 looking at the inside of the 43. We're going to quickly take a look back at the second pack. As you see, they are still battling back there. They are still about 3 seconds behind the main pack. And looks like they have lost time to the front to the leaders.
Yeah, they're really falling back because when the laps are dying down,
Here's the third pack right here. There's the 7, 83, 93, 34, 16, 17, 97, and 25.
My goodness.
As Maddie looks like she's trying to get by the Roush teammates, but that 17 seems to have the edge. You see the 16's got that run 3 wide.
3 wide down, right behind the pack, right behind.
As Pedro was slipping behind Jacoby. And Pyro got moved out of the way about the 34. As the 17 trying to stick with the 34 and the 16 right here. And you see the Roush teammates are separated by 2 other cars, the 34 and the 25. But they are relatively close together. There goes Andre. He's got that run on the 34. Here comes the 25. Oh, the 25 couldn't quite clear the 17. As he will catch up to his teammate right here. But, oh, pit stops. The 25 is going to come in. As there's the third pack right there. There goes Scotty Wilson and Robert Earnhardt on the pit road. And you see the 38 right there off the pit road. There's the 10, there's the 19, there's the 20, and the 42. And you see right there the APR teammates linked up right there, the 19 and the 20. Ooh, and the 19 moves the 10 out the way.
He's saying, get out of the way. I'm coming
here come the leaders.
And here come most of the leaders, including the lap cars. Here we go.
We're going to take a look right here at this pit stop right here. There's, as the 19 basically has the advantage. He has like one of the most he has the second pit stall as they enter. As here comes guys from the other packs also coming in. Everybody from the third pack has seemed to have come in probably for a strategy calls. As the 19 is away. Everybody seemed to be taking at least 4 tires and some fresh batch of fuel. As the 42 is away, and he will barely beat the 54 out of pit road. As we take a look right there, there's Robert Earnhardt in the 3, just merged up right in front of Kyle Craven in the 77. There's Scotty Wilson in the 33. There's Kobe Malachi in the 13. Nadia Jacoby in the 25. You see the rest of the field coming off of pit road. As there's the 22, 36, and 48. Looks like they're working their way up as these guys are still trying to get up in the speed right here. There's the 9, the 41. Ooh, and this pack seems to have basically bunched up again pretty fast as the 21 gaps the 42 a little bit. But there's the 19 right there who basically had a better strategy.
Just a better strategy out of that car.
And looks like the 19 will be the leader once the 8 comes down the pit road. Look at Ryan Little in the 42 making that quick move on the 21.
Made a quick move, got passed from 5th to 2nd, passing 3 cars at once. Passed 3 cars at once. Down to the inside they go, through the infield turf. They got a lap car to deal with.
Yeah, and it's the 10, and I'm pretty sure the 20 is also a lap car. Hold on, is the 20 a lap car? Oh, yeah, 20 is a lap car, yeah. So they're dealing with 2 lap cars, which is the 10 and the 20. So we got ourselves an interesting pack right there. You see Jane Lovelace, who's kind of laying back a little bit, trying to get that run on the 43. As the 10 and the 20, they're going to get their laps back right there. The 2's going to battle for the lead against the 19. And the 20 is going to go down the block the 2, but the 2 is going to say not out of that. Goes 3 wide as here comes Jaden Lovelace in the 1.
And
As
it's
the
the
2's
2
gonna-
in the lead.
The 2 will take the lead as well as bring the 10 and 20 back down a lap. As here comes Jaden Lovelace in the 1. The 2 will go to block.
Well, the 2 doesn't actually try to block because he's trying to get some help to try to get further into the lead. Like that,
Through the block
like that,
on
for
the
example.
2 right there. We're going to take a little onboard right here. We're going to go on board with the 38 from the Kennesaw State University helmet camera. Right now you can see she's right behind the 21. There she goes, looking at the inside. Good run right there from the 38. As there's Ryan Little right there in the 42. He's got a big help right there from the 54 of Luna Coco.
The only gap right there is that. The only gap right there between the first pack and the second pack, it's still way back in the pack.
Yeah, you can see them back there. They're basically not going to catch up until the last pit cycle.
Ryan Little tried to look to the inside.
I got forced up by his teammate Leslie. 3 wide right there for second. I mean, for third there, sorry about that. And there goes the 10 on the pit road. That's one of the lap cars that were in that field. 38 has to leave it. Here comes the 43. 43's got help right there from the APR teammates at the 19 and the 20. And you see Monster back there in the 1, also giving some assistance right there to the APR cars. As there goes the 20 to the inside of her teammate. Monster got forced up at the 20. And that entitled the 54 to join her teammates on the bottom row. Two just darts to the middle right there. Did not see the 20 coming up. That was really close right there between the 2 and the 20. The 2 continued going down, and that would effectively clear off the nose of the 20, and then we would have had a caution. So now Luna looking to the inside of her teammate right here. 3 wide right here.
To the inside, 3 wide, down low, straight down to the inside.
Lane.
Try to block the bottom lane. Oh my goodness, what is going on with that 10?
But that entitled the 43 and the 19 to basically pull out. And here comes the 19 to the inside of the 43. And no problem at all for John Johnson. He will take the lead.
Only problem he's got to deal with is that 54, because that 10 is a lap car. That 10 is a lap car because
Battle
the 54 straight over the inside. Battle to the onto the inside for the lead.
Luna will take it away from the 19. There goes the 20 on the pit road. Ooh, and Jasmine just slides all the way down to the inside right there, going behind the 1 of Jaden Lovelace. But also getting in front of Jada Morty in the 2.
They are just 3 seconds behind. They're the
3 seconds. Yeah, you can see them back. You can see them all the way back there from the TV2 cameras. Got the 54 continues to lead. Here comes the 42 with help from the 1. As Ryan Little looking on the 54, but here comes Jaden Lovelace to the inside. As Jaden Lovelace will go to the lead. 38's going to follow with the 2 and toe in the 43. As there goes 38 to the inside of the 1. As there's the 20 just out of pit road. As the leaders are going to pick up the 20. And the 38 immediately goes to the high side. And they basically split the 20 in the middle, but the 1 got held up, and that entitled the 43 to slip into second.
Yep, not all hope is lost.
As we'll take a look at the second. So take a look at the second pack right here. There's Annabella currently leading this pack. You see the 9's also there with the 95, the 41, the 35, the 22, and the 48.
They're trying to get away. They're just trying to get away from the second pack. That is what they're doing right now. But obviously these guys, they want to get good finishes. They want to finish strong. They want to finish good. They're still trying to get to it.
Yeah, definitely. As you see, there's the third pack, not far behind these guys. You see here, they are gaining on the second pack right here.
Well, they are gaining on the second pack, just not on the first pack, because they're pulling away. That is what's happening right now.
So we got a little scramble for the lead right here at the 21. Will take it. There goes the 42, 3 wide.
Just 3 wide. 21 tried to block, but that 42 is right there, right on the quarter panel.
There goes the 38 on the pit road.
And it looks like the pit stop strategy is about to begin once more, nearing almost 20 to go.
Nearing 20 to go as the 54 looking on the 21. As the 2 is going to go down to block the 1. As Jada Morty will get by Luna Coco there for second. Now she has her sights set on the leader, the 21. And here come the leaders. And they've been followed by the 43.
Well, there goes some of the leaders right there.
See, some are coming in, some others are staying out. Nearly 4 wide right here through this pack.
Yeah, nearly 4 wide through the pack, but
as here's the 4th pack right here. Being led by the 93 of Travis Regan. See, Robert Earnhardt looks to the inside of the 13 right there. But there goes the 26 of Ryan Danielson. But his teammate's not going to go with him, and that enticed the 3 to stay in front.
and now
Here
they're
comes
going
some
to
guys
pit
from this
road.
field on the pit road. As there's the 21, the 2 out of pit road. There's the 8 of Joshua Harrison. And looks like they have now matched the pace of the 8. So the 21 was able to stay ahead of the 8. The 8 goes to the inside of the 21. As there's the main pack there off of pit road. And looks like Jaden Lovelace leads this field out of pit road, but the leaders are going to get by. And there's the 19 of John Johnson right there as the 21, the 2, and the 8 have pulled away a little bit, but here comes the 2 to the inside of the 8.
Look at the scoreboard. Who's in the lead right now?
41, but I don't know if he's pitted yet or not. Oh yeah, he's on pit road. They are on
he's
pit
on
road.
pit road right now, but
So they're going to get by Joshua Neely, so they'll most likely be the leaders. But
yeah, he leaves pit road first. He has left pit road first.
John Johnson gets around Jaden Lovelace right there for, I'm pretty sure that'll be for 4th. And you see some guys back here, like the 54, the 42, the 38, the 30, the 43, the 10, and the 20. And back there's the 35 and the 22. And then there's the 95, the 48, and the 83. And then
The
on that
41
short
is
4-car pack, on the short 3-car pack right here,
It
there's
does
the
look like
11, the
that-
41, the 9.
It does look like the 41 at Josh Neely is the leader, but we'll take a look at the scoreboard to see how it happens. And it is the 2.
And they're battling right here, but these guys are only a 2-car pack, so the leaders are going to catch up to them since they don't have any other help besides from themselves.
Yeah, besides themselves, they've got they had that opportunity to happen, but
As Mr. Helvina goes to the lead over the 2. And you see the 2 was mostly sticking it to the high lane. And it looks like the leaders are catching up to them. You see they are now under 2 seconds behind. You can see they are rapidly gaining on the leaders.
yeah, I think I do believe see that 41 and the 9 both together. I do
I
see
think they were together. I'm not so sure, though. There goes the 21 to the inside for the lead. And they are catching up to lap traffic as well, so this could
Well, they were-
definitely prove something.
No, that's the 42. Darn. They're still far behind.
Yeah, they're still quite far behind. Yeah, they're still quite far behind these lead packs that you see. The packs are slowly starting to revolve now as here
Probably
comes
in
the rest of the field. And they have caught up to the leaders. And the 43
Right.
immediately dives to the bottom. The 2 tries to kind of pick her up, but that doesn't. But the 43 stays her ground on the bottom. But the 2 is going to steal the 43's thunder away.
You can't really
As
steal the
22
thunder away
right there
for too
slips in
long
behind the 43.
because you got lap cars in front of you. That's what
Yeah, the
happens. This is
34
what
and
happens.
the 80. As the 34 tries to go to the inside of the 8, that will entice the leaders to try to put them both a lot down as Leslie gets to the lead as she has the 22 and the 10 in tow. And she goes all the way down to the bottom. Here comes the 22 to the inside, forces the 43 to the middle. To go 3 wide right there, and the 22 is going to take the lead.
35 ducks in behind. 35 ducks in
35
right
trying to
behind.
take the side drive right there from the 43 as the 10 goes down pit road. They were nearly 4 wide back there, but the 1's going
Nearly.
to back out.
Second pack still trying to catch up to the full pack. That we have a full race.
And you can see right there, they are not that far behind, so anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can still happen. I do see Neely right down there in that third pack right there as the 2 packs catch up towards each other as the 35 takes the lead on the inside.
As here comes Leslie to the inside of the 35 with help from the 21 and the 42.
Only 2. That is 2 Chip Ganassi Racing Chevys up there, first and third.
And actually, that third pack actually lost behind the leaders, as they are a bit more farther back now, so they are losing time. And nearly 4 wide in the back right there, but the 34 backs it out. As there goes the 20 on the pit road, as they caught up to the 10 yet again. The 21's going to go all the way down, trying to get to the 2. As the 42 stays with his teammate on the high side. And it looks like the second packs have kind of diverged it a little bit. And you see that as he allowed time for the third pack to actually try to get into the draft of these guys that have kind of fallen back a little bit.
Yeah,
As the 21 gets by for the lead.
They are going to catch. Yeah, they are going to catch up, but They are catching up just a little bit, but it's a bit slow on doing so, but they are catching up to it. 12 to go.
And you see the 19 is actually losing pace with the front pack.
Something's wrong with that. Something is wrong with that 19 car.
Oh,
He's
that's
just
not the case, as looks like the front field has managed to reorganize themselves, and they have pulled away from the third pack yet again. As here goes Brian literally inside for the lead, but the 22 will go down the block. And caught right back up to the 20.
11 laps to go at Daytona. Who's going to make it through the mileage? Who can make it on fuel? Who can make it on the tires?
As there goes Joshua Harrison, the 8 to the inside. Oh, and the 20! Oh, that looks a little close right there. The 22 continues to lead. The 20 just providing, four wide right there.
But
they're going to get by. The 38 gets by, squeezes the 34 almost down, the 54 almost down to the apron. As the APR teammates line up for a charge on the 22. As here comes the 20, as she's going to try to help the 54, her teammates, to the front, as she's trying to get back on the lead lap. She will, so it looks like the 54 will take the lead.
Yep, 19 is there. 19 of John Johnson.
And
as
there
much
he
as
goes,
they are
the inside of his
battling right now
teammate.
for position, and as they're battling for position right now,
And he'll take it.
as they're battling for position, keep your eyes on the third. Keep your eyes on that third
What is this on
pack.
pit road?
There's the tire strategy. Past 10, we already passed 10 to go. Now it's 9 to go. Who can make it on? Who's going to make it on fuel?
That is the question. Caution is out.
And the caution
out.
is
It's Scotty Wilson.
Fuel Center has crashed hard.
Oh, that's our first caution of the day.
And we
On
are
lap 72, let's go back and see what happened to Scotty Wilson. Oh, look at this. They were barely four wide right here coming into turn 3. Scotty kind of got in the 7, and the 93 just got into him, and there he goes. And I definitely think that's definitely what these packs definitely needed. They needed a caution.
Yeah, that is exactly what they needed.
They needed a caution, and now they have a caution.
They wanted a caution.
And with that caution, I
it.
will give the go-around to several drivers, and I think that will possibly go to the 20, since the 20 is a lap down, so she'll be able to do a go-around right here. So I will wave around the 20. All right, 20 is going to wave around. As here comes some of the field on the pit road. Others are going to stay out.
Others are going to try to stay out, but mostly the rest of the pack is going to get by them for a potential victory.
Definitely, yeah. But that first caution definitely shakes up everything. So now everybody's basically back into the equation. And I was looking at Radioactive. It seemed like Jaden was happy about that caution coming out. He really needed a caution.
All these cars, the cars from the third pack, they were needing a caution.
Yeah, they definitely needed that caution.
Because now because when this restart happens, they'll possibly have, they may have possibly have enough time to get to the front of the pack. When they get to the front of the pack, they can try to make others that did not pit can make it on fuel.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Since fuel strategy is definitely going to play a major role right here in the end of this race, so we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on most of these guys, as everyone's going to try to jockey for position. And we might see some aggressive moves start to come from some of these guys, especially in the back. So we're definitely got to see what is going to happen as the result of this caution.
Comes the rest of the pack. See where the other pack leads up. Are they going to stay out, or are they going to go? Are they going to stay out and go for it, or are they going to go to pit road to try to not make it too risky?
We're gonna have to see here.
Here comes some of the cars.
Yeah, here comes some of the field on the pit road. So some of them are trying to play it safe and head down for fuel. I'm pretty sure that's what mostly everybody is mostly taking here. Still under yellow. As we got cars on pit road. The 19 is currently the leader, followed by the 35, the 54, the 1, and the 42 in the top 5. And excluding the 10, since he's a lap car, it'll be the 83, 95, 97, 22, and 11 in the top 10. That's pretty silent day so far from the 97 of Pedro Sales. He was mostly running in the back throughout most of this race. I'm going to take a look at Radioactive right here. And yeah, I'm also saying on Radioactive the caution saved them. So that's definitely going to play a major factor right here for this upcoming restart. But these guys can still come down pit road since these guys have not even pit yet.
Yeah, they haven't even pitted yet.
So these guys can potentially come down on a pit road.
Yeah, but those that did pit earlier, they're going to be the race lead. They'll be the race leaders. If they have a choice to pit or not, it could be a very risky situation.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if I'm in the 19, I definitely want to ensure that my fuel cap is definitely up to fuel right here. So there goes the 54 on the pit road. It's the 83s coming down with. There goes the 48, the 37, the 18, the 17. The 77 is also coming in as well. And the 26 as well.
They're all trying to play it safe.
Yep, trying to play it safe. And as I think, as if the caution lights go out, we'll be going green with 5 to go. And yeah, caution lights are out. We are going back green with 5 to go. As the 10's going to drop to the back as he is a lap car.
Right. They'll restart with only 5 laps to go of this race.
Definitely going to determine it right here at Daytona.
Remember, they got to make it to the white flag to make this race official. Whoever leads at the white flag, the next flag will end the race, whether it be the caution or the checkers. If they don't make it to the white flag when the caution comes out, we will have an overtime restart.
Yes, we will. So these guys are really got to be wary about where their fuel is at, because that might be a reason that a caution could come out, is that if somebody runs out of gas.
It may be as well be a big strategy for these guys.
Yeah, definitely. As here we go, John Johnson on the inside, Sierra Trepap on the outside.
Josh Neely tucks in right back onto the low side of the pack. Right in the middle, between the packs all together. Those that have not pitted during this caution are going to try to run at a risky situation of running out of fuel, while those that did pit may have the shot and opportunity to get the victory.
Yeah, here we go. The pace car is in. Oh, we actually have more cars out. 93 is also out as well. And as we come back into the restart zone, green flag.
5 laps to go.
And a great restart. He's the 19 out of gas.
Yeah, the 19's out. They're out of gas.
Yeah, he's out of gas.
They're all
He's
out of gas.
He ran out of gas. That basically gave the advantage to the high side. Oh yeah, the leaders are running out of gas.
Like I said, that is it is too risky for them to run without any fuel in their systems. That caused a big momentum.
That did. That caused momentum for the high side, and some guys pulled out. Oh, and the 3's out of gas.
And now the 3 runs out of gas.
As here comes some of the leaders on the pit road. Wait, is caution out again? Caution is out again.
And that's
it's
it.
A big one in turn 3.
Big one in turn 3. The 54 and the 17 get involved.
All right, let's go back here and see what happened right here coming into turn 3. And you see right here, most of these guys, even these guys are running out of gas. And then the 54 just gets into the 16, into the 95, into the 48. Into the 17.
Oh, man. 95 got a big piece of it. All right.
Yeah, he did. Heavy damage to the 95.
Well, guess what?
As some guys came back onto pit road for gas, and I think that will send us to overtime, as the 9 is currently the leader.
All right. Just like we talked about before, an overtime restart. We'll have 3. We will have 3 attempts at overtime. If the leader takes the white flag, the next flag ends the race. If the caution comes up prior to the white flag, we will re-rack them up and do it again.
That's somebody on the apron. Hold on. I just thought I saw somebody on. Oh! The 55 got turned. The 19's out of gas.
19's out of gas. He's currently shaking. You saw him shaking in that car.
35's also out of gas. Yeah, he's stopped. He can't make it to pit road.
Yeah, he can't make it to pit road. Those that did make it to pit road while they were out of fuel, they too can refuel themselves up.
Yeah, they can.
But it's still so risky.
Yeah, it's really risky trying to sail when you only have like a short tank of fuel.
It made them too risky. It caught that many cars that lost fuel is what also triggered this caution, which will now go
the 8 will get the wave around. The 8 will get the wave around. He'll get back on the lead lap.
As we will go to overtime here for the first time.
Yeah, 48 is done. The 54 is done.
And there's the overtime sign right up there. Overtime, which means that we will go overtime.
It's lap 78 at 80, as we are still under caution, so that means we will go to overtime. Dan Monster was definitely not happy at his team for trying to risk it, as he did say they had it came down pit road, and they did. They got themselves a fresh tank of fuel. So they should be good, but they are starting way back in the field, so they're going to need a miracle if they want to get to the front.
Yeah, and those that did pit still have more shots to try to get back up to the front of the pack to see if they can make it.
Yeah, that is true, yeah.
And look at Neely, he's not far behind. If he can try to get a good finish right here, or if he can try to make it to the front of the pack, that would be amazing. Right now, pace car lights
still under caution right here.
Still under caution right here, as we are now going, as the overtime laps have changed, because we are going overtime.
Yep, so you can see it's on overtime for about a lap. I added an extra lap to our additional 8 laps to see the fields that just came out of pit road. Now merging back up with the rest of the field. The 8 has completed his wave around. He is back on the lead lap.
All right. We only get 3 attempts at overtime. Beginning, if they take the white flag, the next flag will end the race. If they don't make it to the white flag when the caution comes out, we will try it again.
But if they make it to the white and the caution comes out, the race is over.
Yeah. And it would also determine who was leading at the moment of caution.
Yes, they will. Yeah,
right.
most people. I'm looking radioactive. Most of these guys have been shaken up because of that wreck. So,
and some of it was by the cars that have been running out of fuel.
Yeah, like the 3 is not happy at whoever took out the 95 on that wreck. And then Jane's team, look at his radioactive. He was saying, he said at least you got another shot, but he did tell his team he has to pit since he doesn't really necessarily trust how his fuel is looking. So they brought him in and they gave him some fresh tires and some fresh fuel, and he was away.
All right, well, here we go. Pace car lights off. All right, here we go. Pace car lights are off.
Going green this time.
Let me start on left.
All right, I'll be right back real quick.
Okay. Right. Right through the inside. Restarting. Overtime rules. We only get 3 attempts. At Daytona, 3 attempts at an overtime restart. If the leader takes the white flag, the next flag will end the race, either the caution or the checkers. And if the caution comes out prior to the white flag, we will re-rack them up and do it again.
All right, I'm back here, and yeah, we're going green this time. You see some of the cars that were on pit road just now circling back up at the field. Yeah, it is currently the 9 of Alex Prime, currently your leader.
Yeah, but it's going to be a real tough battle. Remember, when the leader takes the white flag, that will determine the race. Because the next flag will end it, the caution flag or the checkered flag.
Yep. Alex Prime on the inside, Leslie Jacoby on the outside.
Okay.
The field is set here. We are ready for 2 more laps. Here from Daytona.
Here for a 2-lap overtime restart. Who's going to run out of fuel? Whose luck is going to run out? Who will make it to the checkered flag on fuel or tires? Who's going to make it all the way across? It is overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Heading into the restart zone. Green flag.
And a green restart for the 43 of Leslie Jacoby.
Great run on the outside. And she's going to
3 wide already in the back already as Leslie secures the lead over the 9. Looks like some guys were caught slacking on that restart. But so far, nobody's running out of gas.
Some of the guys were caught slacking right there up on that restart. Remember, they got to get to the white flag to make this race official.
As here they come.
Before we are still green.
We are still green. Here they come to the white. The 7 comes down. It is down to fuel mileage. White flag in the air. Final lap.
Next flag ends the race. And we are still green.
We are still green. Leslie Jacoby holds on to lead. Her sister slips in the second.
The Jacoby sisters, 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. As the 22 tries to make a look. 22 tries to make a look. Leslie Jacoby down the back straightaway for the final time. Here comes Judge Neely up to 4th place. Where did he come from?
22 is coming straight to the wire.
Here they come. For turn 4. Jacoby wins. Leslie Jacoby wins. only leading the final 2 overtime laps. What a finish as we see smoke on the racetrack. What a finish.
What a finish!
Leslie Jacoby edges out the 22 by 2 1,000ths of a second.
Wow.
And it's the first victory of the season for Chip Ganassi Racing and Chevrolet. As
Yes,
we take a
it
look at
is.
the standings,
Wait for the
Leslie
race to be
Jacoby.
fin- Race is now official. Leslie Jacoby is the winner of the Power Shares QQQ 300 at Daytona.
And Kyrie Amelia just so close. 2 1,000ths of a second, close by. Ryan Danielson, good, started second, finishes third. How about Josh Neely right there? He had the most monstrous run he had. A great top 5 finish for him.
And so
Trevor
take a
Vaden.
look at your finishing results right here. Leslie Jacoby will take on the win. Kyler Emila will take second. And then Ryan Danielson, Joshua Neely, and Trevor Belden in the top 5. Then Mr. Helvino, Melody Purple, Kyle Craven, Jaden Lovelace, and Jaden Morty will round up the top 10. Look at the rest of your cars that finish on the lead lap. Matthew Ellis, Jasmine Prime, Ryan Little, Pedro Sales, Alex Prime, Zacy Kane, Robert Earnhardt, Jonah Burridge, Andre Killinger, Matty Jacoby, who unfortunately blew a tire and had to retire, Pyro Cavendish, Annabella Alberti, Joshua Harrison, and Thomas Stroop will all finish on the lead lap. Take a look at all of your lapped cars. Noah Treason, Desiree Hudson, John Johnson, Joey Cohen, Sierra Chunknap, Cosmo Gilden, as well as Anana Kratz will all finish at least one or multiple laps down. Then looking at all your cars at DNF from the race, Kobe Malachi, Caleb Peppersman, Luna Coco, Scotty Wilson, Travis Regan, and Shawnard, as well as Ryan Red, all finish out of this race. All right, well, before we wrap it up right here from Daytona, we're going to get some interviews up here if anybody will be interested. All right, looks like nobody is interested in any interviews. So that will do it here and that will do it right here for the Power Shares QQQ 300 at Daytona. Congratulations to Leslie Jacoby and Chip Ganassi Racing for winning the first race of the season.
And not only that, Chip Ganassi has 2 of their cars finishing in the top 5, 43 and 41.
Yeah, good
Great
day for
effort.
Chip Ganassi right here at Daytona. But don't stick anywhere just yet, folks, right here on Perez Sports Network. Tomorrow, it will be the Cedar Point Pro Series, wrapping it up in New Jersey for the New Jersey Transit 300. And right here in the Walmart Inner League, it'll be the Racetrack Divisional Series turn with the Napa 400 at Denver. And then on Sunday, it will be the Six Flags Cup Series. We'll be ripping it up at the Bank of America 400 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. But until then, from Joshua Neely, this is Alex Prime signing off. Thanks for tuning in, y'all.